Good morning, everyone. This is meteorologist Shane Hinton hopping onto our social media platforms in order to give you an updated look at your forecast. We're going to get started in the next couple of moments, but I do want to make sure you can in fact hear me. So I am monitoring the Facebook comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from and if you can in fact hear my microphone, and then we'll get started in just a couple of moments. Okay, I see folks from Kyle, South Austin, San Marcos. Oh, hi there, Erica, out in Wadesboro, North Carolina. I'm a fellow North Carolinian myself. Hope you're doing well this morning. The time is 10:42 on your Tuesday, and you're taking a look at your winter weather headlines. This is predominantly for Thursday, okay? So we're going to be on midday in the next 18 minutes with an updated look at what you can expect for today. I want to take this specific stream to focus on what we're going to be tracking for the rest of the week, especially in regards to our winter weather potential. Let me stress, this will not be like last February. We are not trying to scare you. That is not my job, nor will it be as I go throughout the next few days, okay? It is to make sure that you are informed and you have the latest look at your forecast. So we are monitoring the potential for a wintry mix. This is snow, sleet, freezing rain. All of this is going to be possible as early as Thursday morning for areas out west, and then moving through toward the east as we go throughout the rest of the day into your Thursday evening. Main concerns I'm thinking at this point are going to be some slick spots, especially those that develop on bridges and overpasses. Highest potential of this is going to be west of I-35. So let me hop up on the camera real quickly right here. Hi there, hi there. Hope everyone's doing well so far. So what we're going to be discussing, we're going to be talking about that winter weather potential. We're going to be talking about several different forecast model runs. Now that we are closer to the time of the actual event, we can expect to utilize our high resolution forecast model runs. So we've been talking about the GFS, we've been talking about the Euro for the past couple of days. Now that this event is almost on our doorstep, we can utilize those high resolution models that give us a little bit better of a detailed look at what we can expect. So the high resolution forecast model that I'm going to be utilizing for this particular stream is going to be the graph model, the GRAF. It's a pretty efficient model, and I'm going to show you that in addition to the GFS and the Euro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the screen back right up so you can see what we're tracking on our weather computer. Let's start with your 3-day forecast. Today I mentioned it's going to be in the mid 70s, upper 70s by tomorrow, but then we are tracking that cold front that pushes through. It'll spark up about a 20% chance for an isolated shower. This will be as you make your way out towards the east, okay? We're not expecting everyone to get rain tomorrow. In fact, most of us will be staying dry. As we head into Thursday, though, that's a different story. Notice that large cool down, 78 degrees on Wednesday, dropping to 33 degrees or right around freezing for your Thursday morning. 39 degrees is what we can expect for your Thursday high. Anywhere from a 40 to 50% chance for a wintry mix is what we're currently forecasting. What's going to be fair game? Well, freezing rain and sleet, and maybe the possibility of some snow flurries. Let's take a look at that graph forecast model. This is Thursday morning. I expect it to pick up in portions of the hill country around 7:30. Those areas you see shaded in pink, that's going to be your freezing rain or your sleet. As you see those areas in purple or white, that would be some snow flurries that we see developing. As we make our way towards the midday hours, notice that that pink gets a little bit more widespread. That's once again your freezing rain and your sleet. Flurries are still kind of predominantly out towards the west of I-35. Those flurries can grow a little bit more widespread as we make our way into the 3 o'clock hour. Notice that areas along and east of I-35 hovering just above freezing in the mid-30s. Then as we go into Thursday evening, that freezing rain potential starts to taper off from west to east. And then as we go into Thursday night and then ultimately Friday, conditions clear up, but they will stay cold. So anything that was still on the roads could expect to stay frozen or to refreeze as we're tracking a night of freezing temperatures Thursday night into Friday morning. This is once again a look at the graph ice accumulation forecast. As you can see, it is predominantly west of I-35, anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch for some areas, otherwise a glazing, if any accumulates at all. Now, it is worth noting that since we have temperatures that are expected in the upper 70s for tomorrow, the Earth's surface is going to be very warm. So anything that reaches it could melt upon contact, and then we're not talking about any accumulation at all. Taking a look at snowfall accumulation. This is also hinting at less than ½ an inch. You can see a few areas that's showing there 1 inch to 1.5 inches west of the KVUE viewing area. Keep in mind, this is probably one of the more aggressive snowfall totals I've seen for the forecast thus far, and this is only going to be lasting for a day, okay, in regards to when we could see some moisture. Because notice on your 7-day forecast, the only chance we're tracking for a wintry mix is going to be on Thursday. So starting early Thursday morning out in the hill country, increasing chances from west to east as we go throughout the day, and then tapering off as we head into Thursday night and Friday morning. On Friday, temperatures still stay cold, but above freezing for the daytime. 44, then 51 on Saturday as a warming trend kicks off. As we head into Sunday and Monday, notice that temperatures are back in the upper 50s to lower 60s, so well above freezing. And then we will be monitoring the possibility of another round of moisture, but this moisture is looking to come from the southwest, so we're talking warmer temperatures, we're talking warmer air that we're dealing with, so I'm not as concerned with wintry precipitation with that. Let's take a look at the model comparison of the European and the GFS forecast models. As you can see, these both show less wintry precipitation than the GRAF model that I just showed you. The Euro model still keeps it a little bit more dense and widespread than the GFS model, but they are slowly getting into a little bit more agreement on the fact that wintry mix will happen on Thursday. So what I'm doing is I'm monitoring the comments right now and kind of taking a look at your questions. Let me pull back up those weather headlines once again while I answer your questions. I'm seeing Pam saying 1 day of wintry mix and 1,000 people at the HEB. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent. I don't want people thinking that they need to go flock to grocery stores and flock the shelves because of a little bit of freezing rain or a few snow flurries. That is not what this is, you guys. This is not a snowstorm. This is just a little bit of wintry precipitation. It is not foreign here in Central Texas. We know that all too well. After last year, this is nothing compared to what we've dealt with in the past. Victor, I see your question, or I see your statement. Please, nobody hoard toilet paper. We are not trying to be those people again. Let's not do it. Okay, let me hop up on here on the camera really quickly. Let me see if I can, there we go. Kind of pull up so you can still see your winter headlines. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just scrolling through the Facebook Live comments just to see if there are any questions that we might have. Keep in mind that there is still plenty of time for this forecast to change, and certain things such as accumulation totals, snowfall totals, if any, freezing rain, ice accumulation, that is all still very uncertain. There's not a high uncertainty in the total or the exact location, but there is a little bit more certainty in regards to whether or not Central Texas will experience a wintry mix, if that makes any sense. I think tomorrow we'll have a much better idea because we'll be talking 24 hours out from the event itself, and we'll have a lot more high-resolution forecast model runs that we'll be able to utilize throughout our forecasting and throughout our broadcasts. I'll be back on the air during daybreak tomorrow morning, and I'll have an updated look at what we're monitoring and what you can expect for your Thursday. So I'm seeing, let's see, scrolling through here. I agree with Joanne. Joanne, I agree with you, Joanne. Dee Dee from Fredericksburg, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Jenny, okay, well, so I see, Jenny, you're talking about appointment schedule. First off, wherever you're going or any plans you have on Thursday, just check to make sure the business is still going to be open for any reason. Like I said, this is not foreign to Central Texas. We're used to it. It's just been a very long time since we've had to deal with it. So remember, you're going to want to leave extra space between yourself and other drivers. You need to factor in the fact that the roads will be slick, especially if you're driving in the morning hours whenever those temperatures are going to be at or below freezing. Our daytime highs, even though they're above freezing, doesn't mean that the roads won't be slick. Because keep in mind, it's just moisture at that point. It might not be ice that's on the roads, but it's still something that will reduce friction on the roadways. You're very welcome, Joanne. But yeah, Jenny, definitely make sure that wherever your appointments are located, that they are still going to be open. I would hope that most places are still going to be open, because this is not some large winter weather event that we're talking about here. It's a cool down with some wintry precipitation, okay? I'm not seeing any other questions on here. As I mentioned, we'll be able to iron out the details a little bit better as the event comes closer. I'm about to hop on KVUE Midday in the next 8 minutes, and I'll have a more in-depth look and discussion at your extended forecast. So not only what you can expect for today, but what you can expect into the weekend and possibly into next week as well. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning and rest of your day. Until I see you again, I hope you stay safe, stay smart. Most importantly, please stay kind, and I'll see y'all again on the next one.